y'all, what's going on? It's your boy Big Stu back with another video for Get Fit. Now, if you're watching today's video, the date is currently Friday, March the 6th, which almost marks the end of week 2 of the 6-month weight loss challenge for this channel. And if it's your first time watching, or you kind of forgot how the challenge operates, I'm gonna remind you. So back on February 23rd, I initiated the 6-month challenge, weight loss challenge, and so it goes from February 23rd to August 23rd, and in that time span, I must lose 90 pounds in 6 months. And so that's 15 pounds a clip each month, 15 pounds. And then with a challenge within the challenges is that if I lose the 15 pounds in a month, then it activates a challenge in which, like, the first month challenge is a 40-yard dash in under 5 seconds. And so that's how the 6-month challenge operates. And so again, it's Friday, March the 6th. I hope you guys have been getting after it. If you're on the same journey as I am, on a weight loss journey, I hope you be getting after it, staying consistent, eating right, working out, doing whatever you have to do to get these pounds off. I hope you're being locked in. And so today I want to talk about something I feel like will help you not only as you try to lose weight, but just in pretty much every avenue of your life. This channel is not just strictly like a fitness channel. It's a channel in which I hope to just show you what I'm doing, not to only grow physically, but mentally and spiritually. And so an aspect of the channel is, I'm reading a book. Pretty much I want to be able to knock off 2 books a month. And right now I'm probably at a slower pace, but I'm probably at more of a 1 book a month pace. But either or, like, I read every day. If it's just 30 minutes, 15 pages, 30 pages, whatever it is, I'm reading at least for 30 minutes a day. And so right now the book I'm reading is it's a great book. It was just, funny enough, it was just a book that my wife had laying in the bookcase, and so it's a book called Mindsets. I don't know if you can see that. Mindsets. And it's by Carol Dweck. I believe that's how you say her name. And it's a fascinating book. It's a great read. I've been enjoying it so far. I'm probably around 95% done with the book. And it's all about how pretty much people fall into 2 categories of mindsets. One is the fixed mindset, and the second one is the growth mindset. And so with the fixed mindset, these people they believe you were born with a certain set of skills, character qualities. They just believe you were born with a certain set of skills, personality, all that encompasses being a human. They believe you were born with a certain set of skills, and that for the most part, pretty much, you were born with a certain set of skills. That's all you were born with. So these are people who have the saying like, I am who I am. I don't know why you're trying to change me. I am who I am. They kind of like, those people who are fixed in who they believe they are and what certain traits and characteristics that they have. And then on the opposite end, you have people who have a growth mindset. And these are people who, they do believe you were born with maybe a certain set of skills or character traits or certain personality. But these people, instead of believing like that's what you're born with and that's all you have, these people believe that with hard work and discipline and dedication and a thirst for growth and knowledge, that you can build upon those characteristics, and even build upon traits and characteristics and personalities that maybe you don't even naturally have. And so I'm gonna get a little bit personal in this video and let you guys in on which umbrella I fall up under. And so I would say I'm for most of my life, if not all of it, I've been somebody who's had a fixed mindset. And I'll give you a couple examples. So naturally, I'm an introvert, like a hardcore introvert. Very shy, can seem very standoffish, keep to myself. Not really somebody who's gonna go out of their way to introduce themselves to strangers. Like I kind of just keep to myself. And that's been my personality for I'm 30 for 30 years. I mean, or at least for all I can remember. And I find myself in times when I get down on myself, or maybe not speaking up when I want to, or saying how I feel. I find myself in those moments kind of being like, you know what, this is just who you are. You're shy. And the thing about the thing that I'm kind of learning through meditation and even just reading the Bible is, how you view yourself and what you tell yourself, especially in your head, and how you think about yourself, that manifests in real life. If, like, for instance, for me, if I continuously tell myself, you're shy, that's all you can ever be, you'll never be outgoing, you'll never be able to mix it up with people you don't know, that's not your comfort zone, that's not who you are, then if I continue to tell myself that, like I have been for many years, then after a while, you believe it, and it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. And so that's just one aspect in which I struggle with shyness. Like, I'm gonna keep it a real, like, I have for my whole life struggled with self-esteem. And I think that goes hand in hand with my confidence and being shy, is not having high self-esteem. Not even having mid-grade self-esteem, like completely bottom of the totem pole, low self-esteem, to where oftentimes you go into situations that are maybe outside of your comfort zone, or even challenging situations, and you failed in your head before you've ever even attempted whatever it is that you're going for. So, like, for me, just to keep it 1,000, like, there's so many times it could be the most minute thing that most people wouldn't even second guess or even think about. It could be learning, learn how to draw a painting or whatever. It could be anything small or big, where that self-doubt, that self-deprecation, it'll take over my mind and my thoughts. And then, so it would be like, hey, I need you to do this. And I already tell myself, you're not smart enough. You're not strong enough. Any negative thought and self-sabotaging thought, all of them just go through my head at once. And so even when I'm attempting whatever it is that I'm attempting, I already have a defeated mindset. And so I go into situations already, and I've already lost before I've even started. And so, again, that's a fixed mindset. It's, okay, maybe I wasn't smart enough to do whatever task there was that I tried. But that doesn't mean that I'm not smart. That just means maybe I have to study more, and that's something that I struggle with. Again, self-esteem, personality, as far as being shy. What else? I mean, I could probably think of a million things that I struggle with as far as with the fixed mindset. Now, the weird thing about it is there's times where I have these moments where I have like a spark of the growth mindset, to where I'm like, look, bro, you're shy. Like, naturally you're shy. Naturally you're maybe an introvert. It is what it is, but you can work on it. Like, yeah, you might not ever be the most outgoing person. You might not ever be the life of the party, but you can work on getting closer to that than just being stuck in this box of being shy. With self-esteem, I think that's something also that, maybe I'll never be, well, I never want to be arrogant, but maybe I'll never be super confident. Now, I don't believe that. I believe I can work towards it, and that's what I'm trying to do every single day. But maybe I'll never be the most confident person in the world. But I can work on it day in and day out and get more and more confident, and have more and more self-esteem. You know, I think a lot of times when you have a fixed mindset, you just you either don't realize or you don't want to put in the work to grow. Or you may literally believe you don't have the ability to grow. And so that's something that, I'm really working on each and every day. It's the reason why I wake up in the morning, I work out. It's the reason why I read my devotions. It's the reason why I read, like I said, a book every day. It's the reason why I meditate. All these things that I'm doing is to try to grow and, break out of the chains that I put on myself. Not society, not the world, not the man. Nobody has put these chains on me but me, and it's only going to be through, God and hard, diligent, and dedicated work that I'm going to start to loosen these chains day by day by day. So at some point, I'm completely free. And so, ask yourself, what mindset do you have? Do you have a fixed mindset or do you have a growth mindset? Or maybe you're in between. Maybe there's aspects in your life where you have a fixed mindset and there's aspects where you have a growth mindset. That's completely possible. Just ask yourself, self-evaluate and see what mindset do you have. And if you do have a fixed mindset, maybe check yourself and see if you can start to slowly adapt a growth mindset, because I think we all should have growth mindsets. I think we should all be striving to get better each and every day. And that's the path that we should choose. And so, again, that's the end of the video. I'm not going to hold y'all for too much longer. I hope you're having a great and blessed week. I hope you're getting after it. I hope you're working towards your dreams and your goals, and not stopping, not quitting. And I hope you adapt a growth mindset, because that's what I'm working towards. And don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and leave some feedback. I don't care. It could be as negative as you want. You're stupid. Whatever. I don't care. Just any feedback helps. Again, I love you guys. And I don't know. I'm having a brain fart. But I love you guys. And always remember to get fit.